Here we go. We'll go through what Chainlink is, how it works, the problem it solves, and its tokenomics in this video. Chainlink aims to create a network where data providers, often known as oracles, are compensated for providing accurate and reliable data to the blockchain. Chainlink is overseen by an oracle. An oracle is simply software that acts as a middleman between smart contracts and the real world, facilitating two-way data flow. In this video, we'll not go into great length about what the oracle is. Instead, we'll focus on how Chainlink uses them. What is Chainlink exactly? Chainlink is a decentralized network of oracles that feeds data from off-chain to on-chain sources and vice versa. It grants smart contracts the ability to access data that's not kept on the blockchain in a secure manner. Now, Chainlink also handles the challenges of reliability that come with utilizing a decentralized data source, but that's something we'll get into later on in this discussion. Chainlink itself was initially released in June of 2017 by smartcontract.com, a firm that was co-founded by Sergey Nazarov and Steve Ellis. Chainlink has remained true to its pledge, with ambitions to expand outside of the Ethereum network despite the fact that their success occurred at a time when the cryptocurrency market was thriving with new business. The Chainlink network integrates the nascent blockchain sector with conventional administrative institutions. This makes it possible for economies to operate in a manner that is more transparent, secure, and efficient. A proof-of-stake consensus mechanism is used to maintain the network's safety in Chainlink, which is an Ethereum-based distributed ledger system. By the way, Chainlink is a blockchain that was developed in order to find a solution to a problem. It does this by storing off-chain data such as temperatures and stock prices, as well as the number of times this video has been seen, and enabling smart contracts on blockchains to access the data. Remember that this is fantastic news for investors since many crypto assets are solution-seeking issues to solve in the market. This is the most essential takeaway from this piece of information. What function does Chainlink now serve? The first thing you need to understand about Chainlink is that it was designed to take the role of a number of different middlemen. Consider pursuing a career in the real estate industry. Many individuals in today's world go online to a website such as Zillow, search for a home that best suits their needs, and then proceed to close the deal. This is done in lieu of paying an agent to show them 8 various properties. A travel agency performs a function that is analogous to that of a middleman. When it comes to betting on sports, for example, someone is choosing who the winner of the wager will be by accepting money from both sides of the bet. All of these humans will be rendered obsolete and replaced by computer code, courtesy of Chainlink oracles in smart contracts. The process that they use to achieve this goal is quite convoluted, but I'll break it down for you. To get started, let's talk about how information is added to the Chainlink network. The answer lies in the use of node operators. And this is a really sophisticated word for someone who puts money away and declares, "I want to be a reliable data source. Ask me whatever you want. I'm here to help." It's possible that you're perplexed why they feel that they need to conceal their wealth. If we're able to demonstrate that they no longer are telling the truth, we have the authority to demand that they return the money. Children are encouraged as a result to tell the truth in all situations. However, you might be wondering why on earth they would put themselves in such danger in the first place. The clue reveals that the answer is, quote, to take money, unquote. These node operators are compensated financially by their customers so that they can provide them with the most recent information from the wider globe, in a circumstance in which everybody who's involved comes out ahead. In the current world, things are a little bit more challenging. When someone needs data from the blockchain, such as the weather, they're required to begin the process by first initiating a request contract. This allows them to demonstrate their need for the data. The Chainlink mechanism will record this request as an event when a requesting contract has been set up and configured. After that, it will construct a Chainlink service level agreement contract, which will provide it with access to the data that is kept on the blockchain. From the service level agreement contract will come the creation of a contract regarding reputation, a contract regarding order matching, and an aggregating contract. After that, we'll go through each of them in turn. The track record of an oracle is assessed by the reputation contract of Chainlink in order to ascertain the oracle's reliability and performance history. After that, we eliminate a few nodes from the graph that are either untrustworthy or wrong. To put it another way, this contract effectively ensures the reliability of the source from which we obtain the data, whatever that source may be. The second contract is the order matching contract, and it's responsible for relaying the query or inquiry that was generated by the request contract to trustworthy nodes. These nodes then evaluate the bids that were submitted. It then chooses the appropriate quantity and category of nodes to handle the inquiry based on the list it receives. Chainlink takes the necessary contracts questions and translates them into a new computer language. This gives the capability to subsequently go out into the real world and collect data from the internet. Finally, the aggregated contract that Chainlink offers may be used to check data from a single source or several sources. Assume that a total of 8 different nodes each send the same set of similar game scores, while a total of 3 nodes each send a different game score. And that the aggregated contract will basically look at all of those answers and discard the ones that don't make sense, which in this instance would be the 3 nodes that each sent a different game score. The aggregating contract has the ability to perform the validation steps several times for a variety of different sources. It then combines them by taking the average of each one. Chainlink ensures the delivery of accurate data for the exclusion of smart contracts, for the execution of smart contracts in an efficient and dependable way by combining each of these individual processes. In essence, each and every one of these contracts is designed to operate in accordance with its primary formula. Under the terms of the reputation contract, you're required to make a payment to Chainlink before you may search for some trustworthy nodes. The order matching contract will then present them with a question, for which they'll hopefully be able to come up with a solution. Finally, the aggregated contract gives Chainlink the directive to combine all of the data into a single response and integrate it. This is an excellent breakdown of how Chainlink carries out its functions. The next thing we'll do is look at Chainlink's tokenomics. The native token of the Chainlink blockchain is called Link, and it's utilized for the purpose of funding the ongoing development of the project. The founders of Link disclosed during the initial coin offering, the ICO, that took place in September 2017, that the total number of tokens that will ever be available is capped at 1 billion. Chainlink was 11 cents at the time of its inception, when they were selling some of these tokens. However, it now trades for $5 to $10, representing a high gain from its initial price. When the scene was being filmed, Link had a total quality of around 467 million tokens available for circulation. This accounted for roughly 46% of the total supply. It's also important to note that due to the fact that there's a finite number of Link tokens, the system might be considered non-inflationary. This is due to the fact that an increase in demand will almost certainly lead to a rise in price. According to the white paper published by Chainlink, those who contribute to the protection of the Chainlink network and who operate the oracles will receive 35% of the Link's total supply. The remaining 30% will be used towards the construction of a blockchain that uses Chainlink. In addition to the remaining 35%, the ecosystem was made available for purchase through public sales events, such as the initial coin offering. People may leverage the decentralized nature of the Chainlink network to their advantage by becoming node operators and earning Link tokens by doing critical data-related tasks that contribute to the success of the blockchain. Link tokens are put up as a deposit by node operators as a means of ensuring that they'll have civility and remain honest. They are also used to pay for data from the network, including information from oracles. Thank you for your time. If you find our video useful, please like and subscribe.